Jenna, the doctor, is in with the latest on vitamin D. More doctors are prescribing the so-called sunshine vitamin as they realize its widespread benefits and deficiency in an increasing number of people. Well, now, more good news surrounding vitamin D. A brand new study suggests a daily vitamin D pill may help some people lose weight. Dr. Nina Radcliff is with us to explain. She's a practicing physician and anesthesiologist. Vitamin D you get from the sun, right?
Absolutely.
So why the shortage in some people?
Well, that's what's interesting. 90% does come from exposure to the sun. But in some people, those who live in the northern hemispheres, we had a very long, very harsh winter. And there's a number of people, elderly people, have more difficulty converting into vitamin D from the sun. And people who have darker skin tones, the melanin, it's a pigment that can prevent the UV light that's necessary for the conversion.
So now comes this Italian study which finds that vitamin D might actually help people lose weight?
Well, they even called it a miracle drug, and I caution us to say that it might be a miracle drug. What they did is they looked at 400 people, and they split them up into the groups. They put them on a low-calorie diet, and they gave them vitamin D supplements. And they showed that the people who did receive the supplements lost more weight after 6 months.
So this doesn't mean you should run out and buy a bottle of vitamin D at the drugstore and your pounds will magically melt away. But
Absolutely.
It is something that doctors should check.
It is something. If you are concerned about it, you should go speak with your physician and you should get it tested. This is not shown to have any effect in people who do not have a deficiency. So this is not a miracle in that sense.
But people who do have a deficiency, and apparently there are quite a few people out there.
Right, there's a large number.
Deficiency.
Yes, exactly. There's a large number. And for those people, it can be a breakthrough to get back into the normal amounts that are necessary throughout the day and then be able to lose the weight. It can be very helpful.
How does it work, or why does it work? Do we know?
Then that's one of the things we do not know. What we do know is that it is a necessary ingredient for a number of reactions in our body, and a deficiency is associated not just with obesity, but heart disease, as well as cancer and depression and some types of cancer. So we do know it's necessary. We do not know the mechanism.
But aren't there worries that if you take too much vitamin D, you can wind up, with vitamin D toxicity?
Yes, and that's always a concern. Too much of a good thing can be bad for you. Taking too much can cause kidney damage. You can even ruin your kidneys. You can be on dialysis for the rest of your life if you take too much. So we want to be very cautious. You do not do this on your own. You do not perform experiments on your own. If you do need vitamin D supplementation, speak with your physician, have them monitor it, monitor the levels, as well as do it for a certain amount of time, and learn natural ways to get more vitamin D into your diet along with sun exposures. And you want to balance sun exposure, vitamin D, as well as with skin cancer.
Maybe taking a good vigorous walk in the sun is
it absolutely
perhaps
could.
The best. But that is a very important headline to all this. People will see, grocery store or tabloid headlines that say vitamin D, the magic cure for obesity. Run out and take a bunch of this stuff. And you're saying that's a dangerous way to go.
We have to have a watchful eye with that.
Well, all right. That sounds good. Hope they're right about this.
Yes, we should go for a walk.
Interesting study. Dr. Nina Radcliff.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.